Hi, hello. So I'm going to do this rant now, but I'm recording this on my smartphone, so I don't know how the audio might turn out to be. I wanted to talk about this topic because it's really important. People talk about money, money. How do we get money? Waiting, they bring the bag. I want to get money. I'm testing for more. All this kind of thing. So I've decided to do this rant because I feel like I maybe I should, comment on it because at least maybe I'm at the point in my life where, I made a lot of money, I lost it all, and I still went back in and made more. So at least maybe I have, I will not necessarily say I have much of the skills, but at least I've made a couple of, bucks in my own short lifetime. So I'll probably just have to talk about some of the things I've learned. This is not advice, this is like some of the things I've learned and what works for me. I just hope that you can pick one or two things. So one of the ways you can like optimize for money is that you should make sure that you are doing something that is high reward at the end of the day. High reward in the sense that it gives you more in less time or just less time. So I know a lot of people I see a lot of people what they do is that they bake, they sell clothes, they sell this, they sell that, and they tell you they need money, they need money, they need money, they are not that. So one of the things I've always noticed is that what you are doing is not high reward. You understand? What you are doing is not necessarily high reward because high reward businesses are businesses where the profit margins are huge. So you bake cake and you sell the cake, your profit margin is like 2,000 naira, 3,000 naira. Think about how many cakes you would do. You have to do to save up to 100,000 naira. Understand? Especially maybe when you are a student doing your stuff by yourself and all those things. So you're not doing something that is high reward at the end of the day, and your profit. Most of what people do, what I see them do, is not like a high margin. Your profit margins are not like great for just one single thing. So if you do one job or you sell one product and the profit margin is not good, it will take you a longer time to be able to accumulate money. So one of the other things I've noticed is that you people don't want to invest so much energy in things that are high reward. I'm talking about hard skills, skills that are hard to learn. Understand some of the skills that when you learn the skills, because a lot of people say they want to make money legally, a lot of money legally. So the only way to make a lot of money legally is when you're doing very like things that are high reward. So you and all these things are high reward. So they sometimes take a lot of time to learn. So you have to understand that it will take you like it will take a learning curve. You understand? It's quite a learning curve to learn some of these skills that are high reward, but then you can just sit down in 20 minutes, in 10 minutes, you're earning six figures like that. Understand? Some of the things we do, like for like personally me, I don't like to use myself as a model example, but I'm just like saying some things I can do. I can sit down in 30 minutes or less than that time. I can earn six figures because I'm doing something that is high reward. It's high reward because I put in so much time and effort to learn that skill, and I'm getting and I stand the reward now. So invest in high reward things. I'm not saying some businesses can give you understand those high reward too, but make sure you look for how you can optimize for high reward. Look for how you can optimize for high profit margins in whatever you are doing. Look for how you can optimize that for just one thing you are doing. You are getting so much money. I'm optimizing for more money in the least amount of time, more money with the least amount of energy. You understand? Because some of the things you people do are things that require you to work so fucking hard for less. Understand? Even if I have to work so fucking hard, it means I should be able to accumulate more. So that's what I'm saying. Invest in things that high reward so that you can optimize for more money with the least amount of physical energy and more money with the least amount of time in the least amount of time. So you have to do that. Another thing is your mindset towards money should some of your mindset towards money is not palatable at all. I see the way a lot of people think about money. I just like, oh, with this mindset, you won't go far. And I'm like, I'm telling you, you won't go. Some people won't go far with some kind of mindset towards money. You have to understand that at the end of the day, money is just a tool. Understand? It's this tool that buys you utility. Money just has utility. You can use this utility to exchange for something else. Understand? That's just the mindset I have. I'm acquiring utility for myself that I can exchange for something else. Just have that mindset that at the end of the day, money is just utility. It's just figures. And if you just have that mindset, oh, this thing is just figures, you're able to be flexible with it. Okay, how can I put this certain amount of utility here? What can it get me here? How can I put this certain amount of utility here? What can it get me here? So you're able to like be relaxed once you see money like that. It's not something to be stacked and just like put in one place without, spreading it. One of the things I've always thought about again is this mindset of thinking that you will get free money. Don't ever think you will get free money and sit down. Like the people who want to live life on free mode and handouts, they piss me off because you dream so small. You dream small when you think that you will live life on handouts because okay, so this one will give me 20K today, this one will give me 30K tomorrow, this one will give me 50K tomorrow. You dream small, you dream so fucking small. There's so much you could earn, there's so much you could be doing with yourself that you feel like, oh, make I just sit down, let me be living life on handouts. It's people who dream small that do that. You can't understand. That's why I say that there's so much you could earn yourself, there's so much you could stack yourself instead of just living life on handouts. Understand? Don't ask people for money. It drives them away. I think people don't realize this. Stop asking people for money. It drives people away. Like, money is utility at the end of the day. So if I take let me take now let me make an example for you. Take Arinze for example. Understand? Arinze earns 200,000 naira. Now Arinze has a utility of 200,000 naira. He has money, that utility of every month he gets 200,000 naira. That's just figures. Understand? Money that's just figures. So that he can use that to get stuff worth 200,000 naira. Understand? And Arinze comes, people think he's a big boy. So Tope asks him for some money. This one asks him for some money. David asks him for some money. At the end of the day, Arinze sits down and realizes that he has dashed people 100,000 naira out of his 200,000 naira monthly utility. So you can now think about it like, for Arinze, he might be like, this one I'm dashing people money like this. I could just use this money to do any random thing for the most random thing. So don't think that because people have money, understand, they just want to give you. Understand? Money is utility. People want to stack enough utility. So don't look at it that okay, this one has a lot of money, he has a lot to give me, because there's the most random thing they could do for themselves with that money. Don't ask people for money. It scares people, it chases people away from you. If you ask people for money, you don't know, because you think about yourself. Think about you that's asking people for money. Think about yourself. Think about how you feel when someone says give me 20K. Understand? It can be easy for you to bring, but like you start to think about, oh, there are things I could have done with this 20K. There are things I could have done with this 30K. Understand? Even though you are a generous person, you still want to help. Understand? But then you are just human. That's you. I'm talking about base reality. I'm talking about how we think. This is what will always happen. So don't scare people away from you. Don't make people run away from you by always asking them for money. I'm not saying you should not ask for money, but at least don't overdo it. Don't overstretch it. Understand? Make sure that at the end of the day, you are not living life on handout or free will, that you are doing more for yourself. How to go about your relationships with people, and in terms of money, is what can I do for you? In situations in my life where I got really broke, I just like decided to, hey bro, what can I do for you? Hey bro, do you have something for me? And you have to realize that people are golden. Understand? The more you make sure that you nurture your relationships and friendships with people, the more you take care of the people around you, the more they want to like do for you too. They connect you with opportunities. They connect you with opportunities to make money. They connect you with money. Understand? So all it takes is that you should not drive people away from you. Don't scare them. Nobody likes a beggar. Nobody likes people who beg. If you are begging too much or you are taking too much, people will start to withdraw. Just view it in your own life. Look at people who you've taken a lot from. See how their reaction towards you sometimes tend to change. Nobody likes it. And people don't realize this, that nobody likes a beggar. Nobody likes people who take too much. Nobody likes a taker. Understand? I know that at the end of the day, everybody likes a giver, but make sure that you are structuring your life in a way that you are not overusing people. Just nurture those friendships. Make sure that you have the best intentions. If you have the best intentions for people, they will have the best intentions for you. You understand? do things for yourself to make yourself high value. If you make yourself high value, place yourself like a high value person. What it means is that don't ask them for money. Make yourself valuable. Ask them, what can I do for you? Ask them, how can you connect me? Even though you are zero broke. Understand? Sometimes you not having money does not mean you are not high value. Even if you are zero broke, but you have the skills and you have the mindset. Understand? All these things where like people used to talk, tools, they ground. Understand? You have the skills and you have the mindset. If you have all those things, you are set. You want to make a little, because the people around you will be able to connect you. Understand? To people who see your value, to people who give you money, to people who give you utility for your value. Actually, I just wanted to say these few things because I noticed that they are really important, and I would do a part 2 for this rant if it's needed. So, but I just wanted to clear this off my mind and put it out there. Yeah, see you on another episode.